Welcome guys to your tutorial number 45, and in this tutorial I thought of taking a little break from all these tough topics or all these topics that confuse people, and honestly I wanted a break, so I just thought of doing a tutorial on the math functions that are built into C++. Now math functions are some things you will use a lot in your day-to-day programming whenever you want to play with the values and different kind of things. So let me just include, and you should also include this header file, and it is called cmath, and this header file includes some default math functions that are very useful, and whenever you are working with digits you don't have to code them yourself, so you can use these functions. Alright, so now first function I want to tell you is, let me just first make a float variable x, leave it, I'll use the function likely. So the first math function I want to tell you is c, and in the parameters it takes any decimal point value like 8.45, and let me just print it out and you'll see what it does. Alright, so now let's just run this and see, it printed out 9. Now this function ceil rounds off your number to the greatest integer, right? So if it's 8.1 or anything, it will round off to 9, right? So it just rounds off to the integer 1 greater than its value. And another function I want to tell you is float. Now this reduces your value to the smallest integer, and it reduces it to 8. Alright, so I know, and the ceil, you can think of it as ceiling, so it will take your number up, and floor it will take your number down. So floor will take this number to 8 and ceil will take this number to 9. Alright, so, I mean you can read these functions off from any book, but I just thought of telling these things to you, so you might they might be helpful in many cases. Now the next function I want to talk about is the power function. It's represented by POW, and inside the brackets you give two things. First, what you want to power off, what's the base number you want to enter, and that is 2, and what power you want to raise it. So I'll raise it to the power 7. Alright, and now if we run this, 2 to the power 7, I think it's 128, and honestly I read it off right here, right? So 2 raised to the power 7 is 128, and you can enter any two numbers here and it will raise the first number to the power of second. Alright, and now there are some more function. There it is sqrt, I should type it here, sqrt, and it finds out the square root of any number. So let's just enter 169, and I know the it's square root of 13, so it prints out 13. Alright, so this function you can use to find out square root of any number. Then there are exponential function. I don't think you might use it anywhere, but still it's represented by exp, and it defines e to the power x. Now the value of e is somewhere 2.72 something, so anything you write in here it will determined by e to the power e raised to the power x, and whatever you write in between here, like if I write 2, it will be e raised to the power 2, and if I run this, it's something 7.38906. if you write 1 here, you can know the value of e, because e raised to the power 1 is e only, so it's 2.71828. Alright, so now next function is you have all the basic trigonometric functions, sine, cos, and tan. You can just write them like sine, and then the parentheses you can feed in the value in radians, and it will give out the value of sine. Alright, and then you have log, and this is the natural log, that is it is to base e, and then you have log 10 also, right? So this is log to the base 10, and then you have I told you have sine, cos and exponential function. And I think these are all the basic functions that are written out in the math library, and you can use them all just to ease out your calculations. You don't have to build functions for square root, or sine, the values of sine, cos, or the exponential or the logarithmic values, because all of these are already built in. You just have to include the CMath library and it's all there for you. Alright, so I think this is it for this tutorial, and in the next tutorial I'm gonna move on to something cool. Right, so just wait for it, hop over to my next tutorial, and thank you guys for watching.